group of progressive state senators penning a letter to lay out measures they say should be taken to better address the issue.
Fox 5's Morgan Mackay joins us now with details. And Morgan, one of their proposals involves raising taxes.
You're exactly right, Steve and Natasha. So numerous ideas have been tossed around over the past few weeks on ways the city and state can do more to support migrants, especially as the city is potentially staring down a $12 billion budget hole due to costs associated with housing and feeding migrants. The latest idea, raising taxes on the wealthy to help make up for some of these costs.
I would absolutely be over the moon if they called back a special session to raise taxes on the rich.
Senator Jabari Brisport and 19 other Democratic Socialist lawmakers all wrote a letter blasting the city and state's response to the migrant crisis. The letter outlines numerous ways the city, state, and federal government can all step up to provide resources. One proposal on the state level is to increase taxes on the top 5% of New Yorkers to help pay for homeless and migrant services.
New York is the most unequal state with the most billionaires in it, and they do not pay what they owe to the rest of us in New York. So raising their taxes to fund social services for all New Yorkers.
Some of the other proposals include expanding the right to shelter mandate so that every county in New York is required to house migrants, and using the Economic Uncertainties Fund, which has currently amassed more than $13 billion. Senator Brisport said he would be supportive of a special session that would call lawmakers back to Albany to deal with the crisis, a move that so far legislative leaders are not jumping on.
I think that if we don't put forth a positive vision, then the people who want to divide us will create a strong narrative and use those in elections. People who will start to point at asylum seekers and saying, it's them versus us, or other ways to divide.
Meanwhile, the upstate-downstate battle over migrants continues. The city is still locked in a legal battle with Rockland, Orange, Onondaga, and Dutchess counties for issuing executive orders that block migrants from living in their communities. These counties, in turn, are suing the city for trying to resettle migrants in their area. On Monday, local elected officials say they have introduced a lawsuit against a property owner who is allegedly found to be hosting more than 30 migrants in their home, claiming that this goes against Rockland County's status as a non-sanctuary county.
There needs to be accountability, and there needs to be a reckoning here, and people need to wake up and work together to solve the crisis. And it starts with securing our border and stopping this massive influx.
Meanwhile, a bipartisan group of lawmakers are introducing a lawsuit to stop the Floyd Bennett field from being used to house migrants, saying that it doesn't have the adequate resources needed to house thousands of people. The feds just officially signed a lease with the city on Friday, giving them the green light to use the site.